Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a short film, the 3-day process it took for me to paint this 56 Chevy. It's painted totally in acrylics. I've never painted a vehicle completely in acrylics. And I am really happy with this. And with that, I'm going to roll the film, and here we go.
Ready to paint this beauty? You bet! Make her shine! Coat's looking sweet! Perfect! She's a real gasser now!
Time to start putting some color on the 56 Chevy. I've sanded it, dry sanded it with 1500, and I've wiped it off with water. Just needs now to be brushed off. Get any kind of dust off it. The hood's ready. This is the color I'm putting on. Orange, K305.
All right, team, let's get this beauty painted. Yeah, I can't wait. Woof, let's go. Perfect. Let's pick some colors.
I'll be using the Seeker brush to put it on. I'm going to see how it sprays without any retarder in it. Color looks like it covers very well. I think I have the pressure up a little too high. I have a bunch of interior parts to do. This is the front seat. Door panels. The front valance, I'm not sure if I'm using it or not. I don't think I am, but I'm going to paint it anyway. Firewall. Alright, body is ready for its second coat. second coat on the hood. Second coat on the interior tub. This is only going to get 2 coats. That's all it's going to need. It's all a little heavy. There, that's done. Last coat on the front seat. Front seat looks pretty good. As you can see, there's taped off parts. Of course, they're going to be white. Same with the firewall. 2 coats is all. Thing here is the steering column. Done. I am going to put a 3rd coat on the body. Oh, let's see how it's drying. Body looks nice. I think the color is exactly what I was looking for. And the taped off part, that's going to be K034. It's an off-white. They call it fresh flesh white, but it's more of a off-white. One more coat of paint on the car, I think, and then it's going to go in the dehydrator for a couple hours. Looks like I don't need to put any retarder in it. It's spraying nice. Pretty excited about getting color on it. Build started out really nice. Then it got a little bit complicated, but I worked it out, and now I'm really happy where it's at. Looking forward to getting it done. I got some decals in for the next build I'm going to do, so now I can do an unboxing of that and slowly get started on that. Alright, here we go. Should be last coat. Alright, there we go. It's the last coat. Let me do one more coat on the hood. Need a little more paint. Alright, paintwork is done. I'm going to put it in the dehydrator now. That concludes the painting for today. Okay, we're back today to put the second color on the 56 Chevy. I've already sanded it, wiped it down. Now I'm just going to dust it, get any particles off it. Again, the color is flesh white. It's K034. As you can see there. I'm going to try to spray it right out of the bottle. The orange on it came out real nice. The dusting on it. Let that sit for a few minutes. We'll be using this to the Kaleido acrylic varnish and gloss. This color looks perfect. Alright, I'm going to put a second coat on it. This I may need to thin out a little bit for the last couple of coats. Just going to put a couple of drops of retarder in it. All right, here we go. Nice big heavy coat. right, I think that'll do it. I'm going to clean the airbrush out, and then I will put it in the dehydrator for a couple hours. Okay, so today I'm going to be trying something that I've never done before. I've taped off all the moldings that I need to be painted, and I'm going to spray it with stainless steel. And I'm going to see how it comes out. There's a guy over in the UK that does it all the time, and that's what he does, and his come out great. And well, here we go. All right. I'm using the Mobius 0.2 to do this. Got the pressure down a little bit lower. This brush is good for doing fine work. That's it. And hopefully when they peel it, it looks good. Sure. All right. Here's the finished product. I think it came out great. That's how I'll be doing my moldings from now on. Okay, now I am going to put the clear coat on it now, since I'm really happy how that turned out. It'll be the Kaleido varnish KV201. All right, I did put a little bit of retarder in it, not much, just a little bit. It's really humid, and it's 90 degrees and really humid down here. All right, here we go. The hood also. A few minutes. I'm planning on probably 4 coats. Right now that coat looks nice. I haven't used the Barbados Rex in a while. It's a great brush. I used to just keep it for doing enamels, but guess what? I'm not doing enamels right now, so. All right, I'm gonna put a second coat on it. put a second coat on the hood. All right, here goes the third coat, a little bit heavier maybe. Third coat on the hood. One more coat, maybe even a fifth coat. See how this one is when I'm done. Fourth coat. Start from the same side I started on. Fourth coat on the hood. Alright, so I have some extra paint. I am going to put a fifth coat on it. Well, I'm real happy with this. Excellent. Excellent. Two great products right here. Kaleido varnish and their retarder, KT at 202 and KV 201. And if anybody's interested in buying either Gaahleri airbrushes or Kaleido paints, just use my discount code, Big Red, and you'll get 10% off all your purchases. It's a great deal. I use it myself. So I've used 3 different Gaahleri airbrushes on this. I've used the Barbados Rex, I've used the Mobius 02, and I've used the Seeker brush. The Seeker brush is my go-to for everyday use. I use the Mobius 02 when I'm just doing something small and fine. And then of course the Barbados Rex, when you want to cover something, that'll cover it for you. I'm sorry, this is not the Barbados Rex. This is the Mobius TG. with a .5 needle in it. Here's my Barbados Rex. Alright, getting ready to put the last coat on. It'll be 5 coats of clear, or as they call it, varnish. Okay, here we go, last coat. I am putting it on somewhat heavy, so I pray I don't get any runs. Very happy with that. They put that 5th coat on the hood. As soon as I clean the airbrush out, I will, I don't have enough plugs. I will put them in the incubator.
Yahoo! Hold on tight, everyone! Paint looks fantastic.
You bet! Best job in town!
Whoop whoop!
See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.
They forgot about the time when they were young, about the things they did and the songs they sung. But now we got some both young and old mama. That's rock and roll. Oh, rock it now, yeah!
Well, man, we gonna rock around the clock tonight. We gonna rock